So, been playing Vault Hunters for quite a while now, and I think it's time for me to share my experience and some tips along the way for this modpack so far. Chapter 1. Vaults. It's obvious, one of the most popular things in Vault Hunters is the vaults themselves. I've done plenty of them so far, and I'm still not the best with them. I mean, they're quite tough to get into, but at the same time, the first levels are easy. And to be fair, I started playing at easy mode and now I moved to hard. So it's tough, and one thing I do love is actually being able to lower the level by combining a vault rock with diamonds, and you simply get a lower level, which is much easier for me, and although the loot is not the best, at least I get more comfortable with looting and surviving against zombies. So yeah, they're fun. Bit of pain, yes, but fun. And speaking of fun, what I do definitely recommend is make sure to follow one route each time. I mean, you can get lost easily. It's a huge maze and it's tough and a pain to lose vaults because you got lost and can't find the portal. So what I think I recommend is taking blocks that are not commonly found inside the vault, like netherrack, so that you can keep track on for your way back. And also follow one route, like go south or east or north. Your choice, just go one way and don't take turns. That way you'll never get lost. And yeah. Lastly, I am the type of person who prefers to take enough loot then go back, and I never get greedy, and when times I do get greedy, I always tend to die. So my recommendation, at least for now, is get what you can on the first room, then go back, even with 10 minutes left. I mean, it's okay, just get the basic loot, you need the basic loot. And yeah, just take your time. I do take my time, I just get nervous when time is less than 5 minutes, so yeah, I've lost a lot of time and died due to time, so yeah, it's annoying. Chapter 2. Mining and Villagers. Now I know I should have probably placed Chapter 2 in Chapter 1, but yeah, for me mining is not my favorite, it's my least favorite thing in Minecraft, and it's one thing I do once and probably never again, which is why I play in SMPs and stuff like that. I prefer playing with others because I can trade and avoid the mining as much as I can. So yeah, I prefer building. And however, in Vault Hunters it's quite fun, especially late game when you have things like Vein Miner and Haste. And yeah, it's a quite fun experience. Plus, I didn't have much trouble finding vault rocks and chromatic iron, which are the two basic ores for your experience, for your full Vault Hunters experience. And it's much simpler than Vault Hunters 1.16, so yeah. I really prefer this version because you can actually start right at the start of the game to go do vaults without having to kill the dragon and having to play vanilla Minecraft basically till you get to that level. So yeah. As for villagers, well, who doesn't love this mod? I mean, you can basically pick your villagers in your inventory, carry them around, put them in chest, and say that you have an entire village in your chest, which is quite fun and I love it. So yeah, I do love it, and you can also make so much easier trading halls and iron farms without being in pain, because if a villager escapes, you just pick them up. Like, it's amazing. Chapter 3. Abilities, Skills, and Research Points. Now, I haven't been able to get much in terms of skills or research points. I just figured out how they work, especially the research points, and I gotta say, they are extremely helpful, yet at the same time quite annoying. What I mean by this is the fact that you cannot have things like drawers or pouches from the beginning. You need to have done some vault, and it's quite annoying honestly, because I like drawers and I like to keep my things organized. I'm a person who does have chest monsters, and drawers help me be organized. So yeah, I am quite annoyed by this. Anyways, now for the abilities. It's my favorite thing of the entire mod pack, and especially Dust. I mean, I just love this thing. I love dusting around for no reason at all. Like, I love free fall, I love doing stuff, and it's fun even in the vaults. Now, the second thing I do love is the heal. I mean, I do have the habit of dying a lot, so yeah, it's helpful. And I definitely recommend the following combos: Dust and Stonefall, Mega Jump, Dust and Snowfall, and Stonefall, sorry. And of course, you combine that with heal. Now, not only they can actually save your life, but they are too much fun to use around, especially if you get stuck in holes. So yeah, which is the most important thing to me, to have fun and enjoy the game. So yeah. And lastly, chapter 4, final chapter. I definitely recommend the mod pack, especially if you love RPG games, looting games, and want different experience from vanilla Minecraft. Vault Hunters offers it all, and I am really in love with this mod pack. And yeah, I definitely recommend. It's easy to get into, and this is another thing I love because there are tons of guides, and the community itself in the mod pack is extremely helpful. And you can always find beginner's guides and other stuff you'll need to get into the game, and also you can find useful tips in the wiki itself, which I totally use all the time. So yeah, it's quite easy to understand and hard to master. So I definitely recommend Vault Hunters. So yeah, this was my review so far. I mean, again, I'm still new to this mod pack, so I'll definitely do another one when I'm fully experienced and I can deliver you more and analyze you more about the vaults themselves and other aspects of the game that make it unique from other mod packs. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can tell me your favorite things about this mod pack in the comments below, and or if you're interested in starting Vault Hunters itself. So yeah, I was Ellie, and see you next time. Bye!